Federal judge dressed down one of the attorneys who has filed dozens of ADA lawsuits.
These suits are among hundreds filed all across the Southwest. They go after businesses, claiming those businesses are discriminating against people with disabilities.
Denver 7 investigator Ryan Luby is here. And Ryan, the judge, in so many words, called this attorney a liar.
Yes, she even compared it to a carnival shell game. Her words, not mine. Altogether, 5 states, including Colorado, have been hit with these types of cases that have ties to the same lawsuit filing machine, all of them accusing businesses of being inaccessible. Well, tonight it's in New Mexico, where a judge is throwing out the 99 cases there and putting the people who filed them on the hook for $40,000 in court fees. To be sure, people who use a wheelchair like Alyssa Carton say too many public places across our country still have too many barriers.
I've endured a lot of challenges with accessibility and just, you know, struggling with everyday life.
Trouble for Alyssa is now the tactic she thought would help has only hurt.
I understand how people can be upset.
Those are her words from April in Albuquerque, but they factored into a bombshell decision there on Monday over the 99 lawsuits she filed over the winter. Citing case law, a federal judge in Albuquerque compared the cases to shotgun litigation that undermines the spirit and purpose of the Americans with Disabilities Act. The judge says Alyssa's cases were malicious and wants them dismissed with prejudice.
She's been through quite a lot, and everything needed to be said was said in the courtroom. She has no further comment whatsoever.
After a contentious hearing in May where Alyssa dodged our questions, the judge figured out what Denver 7 Investigates had been reporting. And that is Alyssa and her Santa Fe attorney were working for a Phoenix-based group called Advocates for Individuals with Disabilities, also known as Litigation Management and Financial Services. It had previously filed nearly 2,000 cases in Arizona alone. And then it posted jobs in Denver, Albuquerque, and Las Vegas for civil rights advocates and ADA attorneys. We learned the group paid Alyssa $50 for each case filed, her attorney $100. Together, they all had a model. They claimed Alyssa was too poor to pay court filing fees. Then, according to secret contracts they had Alyssa sign, they filed lawsuits in Alyssa's name and collected 100% of any settlements they received.
Yeah, absolutely. I have some regrets.
Alyssa's comments from earlier this year foreshadowed the judge's conclusions that the operation was like a carnival shell game where it used the judicial process to harass defendants into settlements to obtain financial gain and not to remedy ADA violations. Now, it is still unclear who will have to pay that $40,000 in court fees, Alyssa Carton, her attorney, or the group in Phoenix. It's also still unclear if they'll have to pay attorney fees for, get this, the roughly 36 attorneys who got stuck defending this mess. Well, as for the cases here in Colorado, attorneys here are still trying to figure out if the New Mexico ruling could have an impact on those cases. You can read that entire ruling from New Mexico in its entirety on the denverchannel.com right now. Ann?